And I'm Loftin. We want to welcome you to another edition of ESPN2 Local Sports Break with Ludd and Loftin. As always, we'd like to first thank our sponsors for the show, Tom West Company, serving the area for over 40 years with all your real estate needs, commercial, residential, and property management. Tom West.
Also, we'd like to thank Mid-South Bank, the way community banking should be.
That's right, Mid-South. That's where my money is, Ludd. All right, also Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group, Hyundai, Mazda, Buick, and Mercedes, all in beautiful downtown Dothan, Mike Schmidt's Automotive. Impact Fitness, Sandy Schmitz. She's working the guns, Ludd. Check it out. Screen Tech, Terry Collins and his crew. Go to the Stadium Store for all your collegiate needs. They're an authentic merchandiser for many of your favorite college teams here. And Dothan Glass Choice, the only choice, Dothan Glass Choice. How about Dothan Glass Company, Ludd? Dothan Glass Company, your clear choice for automotive, consumer, and residential glass needs. All right, we're still working. Hopefully pretty soon we'll have the Ludd and Loftin website up doing some good things. And let's talk about something. This week, high school football. Well, we're going to go one level under, and it's not under, it's just the feeder level. We're going to go to the middle schools this week. We want to talk to Coach Benjamin where they learn the basics and when they learn about being a team. I think you're going to really enjoy this week at Girard Middle School. Let's roll some tape and see what Coach Benjamin has to say.
Let's roll it.
All right, we're excited to be here today. We are at Girard Middle School. And as you know, we do a lot of segments on football, particularly this time of year. But one of the things that we really wanted to do is go to a different level. We want to go to the middle school, and let's look and see who is getting our athletes ready for the high school field that we see on Friday nights. We want to see what's going on those Thursday, Tuesday games, that kind of good stuff. And we're very proud today to be here with Coach Deshaun Benjamin, who is the head coach at Girard Middle School. And first thing, Coach, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your background here?
Absolutely, sir. I'm a graduate from Headland High School, class of 1991. I went to Wallace after that, and then I went to Troy, talked to the coaches, learned a little bit about the system, and I came back to Dothan and got a teaching job, and children have been my heart, and I got into coaching because I love it.
Right. Well, and I think if I'm not mistaken, you spent a little time, maybe had some military training as well?
I did, sir. We went to Fort Knox, Kentucky for quite some time, and I learned how to be a man, really, and then I can transfer that down to the kids because it's very important for them to learn how to be young men.
Well, I think that's great, and I think one of the things I want everybody to know about this is, we're at a very formative age in our children's lives at this point, and I think it's great to have some role models here like we got with Coach Benjamin. And one of the things we want to talk about also is, we were talking earlier, and you made a comment about one of the keys that you really enjoy about this age is when the light turns on. Tell me a little bit about, we'll talk about the students at this age, and then we'll move on to the athletes. Tell me a little bit about students when you see that light come on.
Absolutely. When kids come to Girard Middle School, especially when they get to my class, it's a privilege to have the opportunity to try to reach them. And sometimes the kids don't want to be reached, but when you can make that connection and you can actually see the kids say, okay, I think I'm with it, that makes a difference. That makes it worthwhile coming to work. And I enjoy that. When the light bulb goes off, it makes it worthwhile.
All right, now tell me a little bit how that transitions over to the football field and athletes. And, kids have a lot of things going on this day and age, whether it's playing a video game or it's being outside in a lot of sports. And tell me a little bit about football, and we know what team and all those things will mean to them, but tell me about it at the middle school age.
Absolutely, sir. Just like in the classroom, when the young kids, when you're practicing and you're trying to teach them a technique, and sometimes it gets frustrating because they don't get it. Yeah. But once they finally do get it and they say, the coaches do know what they're talking about. When they execute the play and everything works properly, it's just like in the classroom. The light bulb goes off. You're happy. They're happy. We win. That's what it's about.
Well, I know one of the neat things is your training. That's interesting because you're really, and I hate to use the word feeder program because some kids, based on physical or other reasons, may be interested in other sports, may play at the middle school level, and when they get to the high school level, they may decide, hey, this sport doesn't work for them. It's the same as high school players going on to college. But what is your basics that you're really trying to help happen at this middle school level for these players to either be prepared to go on to play high school ball or to do other sports?
Well, we try to make sure they understand that they need to come every day. Every day they need to be at practice and give their best effort. And once we can get the effort down, then we go over the basics, what to do in certain game situations. Once they understand the importance of doing what the coaches stress, then the light bulb goes off like we were talking earlier, and then it'll translate to the high school level. I remember Justin Johnson, which plays at Northview. He played with us one year, and he was at wide receiver, and I drew up the pattern. It was the 5 and out. And I said, Coach Ferris, run this play. And we ran it, and Justin stretched out, and he caught it, and it was awesome. And if I'm not mistaken now, Justin is one of the best wide receivers in this area.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely not mistaken. Justin's a fine athlete. And I think the point we want to hit home with is, you know, there are occasions when that athlete can jump in at the high school level and start playing, but, you know, it always comes back to the basics. And I know we've got even leagues with the city further down, but at this level, this 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, it's time to get a lot of those basics down. Is that correct?
Absolutely, sir. They need to understand the fundamentals, and that's what we try to stress. And once we get that down, then we can open it up a little bit. I'm not going to put anybody in any position to hurt themselves. I want everybody to excel, and whether boy or girl, I give them a shot.
Well, I think that's key, and I think that's the deal. It's inclusive, and you guys spend a lot of front-end time talking to people about it, making sure they know they're making the right decision.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
All right. Well, good. Well, listen, enjoyed it today, and it's great, and we're looking forward. We're going to do some the folks at Scenic are going to be doing some games this year, so we want some people to watch cable channels and check them out later on. So look forward to seeing you on the field.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'll tell you what, good stuff going on there. That's why these guys, when they get to high school, they're ready to play. You know what? I just think it's a good job, and I would have no problem in letting one of my prospective athletes playing for Coach Benjamin.
I agree.
All right. Now, Lud, you know what's coming up next? What's coming up next?
Girls World of Sports.
Girls World of Sports right after this break. We'll see you in a minute.
Stay tuned.
Community banking the way it used to be. That's Mid-South Bank. Business once was built on trust. People banked on folks they knew. Today you still can count on us to be that kind of bank for you. Community banking the way it used to be. That's Mid-South Bank.
For more than 30 years, Tom West Company has been making a difference in the lives of thousands of people. Newlyweds purchasing their first home or business owners exploring new locations. We have served as a strategic partner, an experienced guide, a trusted friend. No one understands your needs better. With a fresh new look, we're dedicating ourselves to another 30 years of smiling faces. Contact us and let us show you the Tom West Company difference.
Take the Mike Smith Hyundai Challenge. Buy a brand new Hyundai Accent for only $99.95. And it comes complete with America's Best Warranty, 10 years or 100,000 miles. Or get the J.D. Power award-winning Hyundai Tucson for only $15,990 or $199 a month. Buy from Southeast Alabama's #1 Hyundai dealer, Mike Smith Hyundai, in beautiful downtown Dothan.
All right, welcome back.
All right, good stuff, Lud. On Girls World of Sports today, we've been hitting volleyball pretty hard, but we want to do something else. We want to take a look at gymnastics. Let me tell you something. It is a demanding sport, as you and I found out. You know, and it's one of those things, it's a great sport on its own, and it's also great training for other sports as well. You know, a lot of things, football, cheerleading, etc. And I'll tell you this, if I tried to do some of the things those girls do, I'd be in a whirlpool for about 2 months if I wasn't in the hospital. So with that being said,
It went 2 years.
yeah, 2 years maybe. With that being said, let's roll some tape and go check out Sega Gymnastics on Girls World of Sports. All right, well, we're excited today. We have spent some time over here at Sega Gymnastics and Cheer Center, and we're here with Jared and Heather, who are the two proprietors of the location here, and so which is a fancy word. I just learned it this week instead of saying, hey, these folks own it. But anyway, we are here today, and we're excited. We just want you to tell us a little bit about what's going on here and all the different levels of things you have going on and all that good stuff, Jared.
Well, at Sega Gymnastics, we offer classes anywhere from 18 months to, I think the oldest kids we have are 17, 18.
You have 18-month-olds coming?
We do. They're in a Mama Me class in the mornings.
That's I was going to say that's unbelievable. I'm just, and they could probably do more sit-ups than I did. But anyway,
Maybe so. Some of them are pretty talented.
I noticed one thing: people are starting to pick up the gymnastics for other sports as well. I mean, you know, it's a natural probably to go to cheerleading, but you know, just like football players got into ballet years ago. What are some of the other areas you've seen people to come to hone their skills with? I mean, obviously cheerleading makes a lot of sense.
We've had some karate people before? that
Yeah, we have a lot of
never
karate
wanted to
people
learn before?
wanting flexibility. We have a big boys program now. A lot of the moms and dads put their boys in it because it teaches discipline and strength. I mean, you know, if you can balance
If I can quit stepping on your toes.
if you can balance on a handstand on the bars, you know, you can pretty much do anything else. So.
I'm Sarah K. Compton.
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11. Now, how many days a week do you practice?
We go 3 days a week for 3 hours a day.
And weekends?
Usually not on weekends. Sometimes on Saturday for like open workout, like for things like we want to work on, but
Who's your biggest competition?
probably Southern Stars across town.
Here in Dothan.
Bud, how many years you think it'd take to get me into gymnastic shape? Speak into the mic.
I'll be done go.
Oh, you'll be gone before I'm ready? Thanks, Lud.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you on the competitive squad?
Yes, ma'am. We do go to state and competition.
So y'all have a team? What's that like?
It's fun.
You know that tough trying to cheer at school and then doing competition too?
Yes, ma'am. We practice a lot. Go Loftin!
All right. Hey, I'm telling you, that's good. I'm glad they didn't show me trying to do those hyperextension sit-ups. That was tough. I was hurting after that, Lud. All right, let me tell you what we're going to quick. Man, they are fired up at Houston Academy. So what are we going to do at Houston Academy?
Walk the halls.
Let's go walk the halls at HA right now. All right, we're here walking the halls today over at Houston Academy, and we got a big group in here for early lunch. And to start with, what grade are you girls in on 3, 2, 1?
Fifth.
Fifth grade. All right, tell me your names real quick.
Carly, Caroline, Claire, Madison, Maryline, Chloe.
All right, are you guys fired up about sports at Houston Academy this year?
Yes.
I just heard the fourth grade guys say they rule. How about the fifth grade?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. You guys fired up this year?
Yeah.
How about Raider football?
Yeah.
About Raider volleyball?
Yeah.
Tell me what the best spirited class at Houston Academy is. What grade would that be?
4.
All right, and let me guess, what grade are y'all in?
4.
That's what I thought. All right, have you guys been watching the girls volleyball team any this year?
A little bit.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. Are y'all fired up about the football team?
Yes.
Do you think they're going to be undefeated this year?
Yes.
Who's your favorite player?
Family.
Oh, we got lots of them. Okay, good. You just like the whole team, don't you?
Sure.
Absolutely. How about the girls volleyball team? They're doing good, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Think they're going to go to state?
Yes.
Are you fired up?
No.
You're not fired up. Are you glad to be here?
But you are.
But I'm fired up. All right. You guys all fired up? All right, what grade do we got right here? Third grade? All right, how about you, sir? You look a little old for a student.
I'm an older fourth grader.
There we go. Yeah, you look a little bit of an underachiever. All right, good deal. All right, what do y'all think about the volleyball team this year? I'm right on you. You're a player, right? Good. You guys are doing pretty well this year, aren't you? All right, that's a good deal. That'll make them happy anyway.
Go Raiders!
All right.
Go Raiders! Go Raiders!
All right. One last thing, give a shout out to Lud on 3, 2, 1.
Who?
Who? There you go. A hey Lud on 3, 2, 1.
Love.
Hey.
Go Raiders!
All right. All right, they were fired up, Lud, weren't they? All right, here we go. Next thing coming up, outside the box. We got something, as always, outside the box and doing different for you. So get ready and come back after the break, and we'll show you what's happening.
Dothan Glass Company, the clear choice in auto glass replacement. They are so confident of their auto glass installations, Dothan Glass will warranty your new windshield installation against leaks as long as you own your car. Tell your insurance company that you want your work done by Dothan Glass. You'll also find heavy glass shower doors, wood laminate shelving, bath accessories, custom mirror work, and ventilated wire shelving, all at Dothan Glass, 655 South Oak Street, phone 793-1161. Football season is here, and it's time to get the latest in apparel for your favorite team. The Screen Tech Stadium store is your official headquarters for Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Troy, and now Florida State. Screen Tech has all your tailgating supplies, sideline apparel, and is the home of game day t-shirts from infant to adult. Screen Tech can outfit the entire family. Screen Tech Stadium Store, headquarters for your favorite team, located 1 block north of the Medical Center on Kelly Drive in Dothan, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Alzheimer's is a devastating disease affecting many people in the Wiregrass, and my mother was one of those people.
Hi, I'm Alan Clark.
And I'm Marty Clark. We are the 2006 chairpersons for the Alzheimer's Resource Center Walk to Remember.
The walk will take place Saturday, October 7th here at Westgate Park at 7:30 a.m.
Come walk with us, or if your company wants to be a sponsor, contact us.
Yes, come join us as together we share the care.
All right, welcome back. We're on Outside the Box segment now, Lud. What do we got?
This week we got drag racing.
Drag racing. Let me tell you something. If you hadn't been down to Dothan Dragway, it's great. Mr. and Ms. Moore, Bud Moore down there, owners, they are great people. What you're going to find out, Lud, is this is a great family sport. Dale Miller, track manager, great. We talked to Trey Hunt while we were down there. We couldn't get him on the film because he got so late at night. 16-year-old student at Rehoboth, racing for 8 years. He runs a rail at 133 miles an hour.
Whoa, that's fast.
That's real fast. Family-oriented business, great racing people from Alabama, Georgia, and Florida all over here, Lud. Well, I tell you what, you can find out about it at www.dothandragway.com. But I tell you what, let's go roll some film and see what's happening at Dothan Dragway.
Let's do it.
We got folks out here, we got all their trailers and all their stuff, and they're racing and ready. Now all the way over here, there's a dirt track as well, so we got a crew over for the dirt track. That'll be another event sometime. We're watching drag racing tonight, so we're gonna check out the drag race and see what's happening. Right, here we are, I'm up in the tower right now, we're checking it out. We got, everything's computerized up here, obviously. I mean, this stuff is, we're high-tech and up-to-date, there's no question about it. My guys here are busy. They have had some warm-up runs, I guess, and some time trials, so now they're going to be starting calling back, and I guess talking about calling back for the money. Is that right, guys?
That's correct. We have a run for the money just a few minutes.
Okay, good deal. All right, and of course we got Mike the Love Spike right here. All right, Mike, I know you're finishing off some Skittles.
Absolutely.
Tell me what else is going on down on the line today.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it wet and cleaned up for them on the beginning of the track, so when they get to Ricky, we ain't got a whole lot of trash on the track.
I got you. All right, that's good to hear. All right, tell us, why so blue, Panda Bell?
Man, it's the people. Dothan Dragway's got some of the greatest racers in this part of the country, and it's a family-oriented place. Drag racing is about family. You know, it's competition is strong on the track, but any one of these guys will stick up for you that's in the pits down there. And it's just great meeting everybody, and every Saturday night, good drag racing. That's all there is to it.
I've noticed that out there in the crowd, you got, like I said, you got a lot of families out here. They're having a good time, and as many diversions as there are in this world today, it's nice to come down and find something that folks can all come out as a family and enjoy, isn't it?
It is, and you know, the drivers down there, like I said, when they pull out on the track, the competition gets a little heated sometimes, but all in all, everybody's a family down there, and that's what makes Dothan Dragway what it is.
Absolutely. And how long has Dothan Dragway been here? It's been here a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary this year, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
All right, we've got David Spooner here, right, David?
That's right.
And where are you from in Georgia?
Iron City over on the other side of Dawson.
Yeah, I know where Iron City is. All right, good stuff. How long have you been coming to this track?
3 years.
Good deal. Tell me what you run.
F10 over there.
The white one right here?
The white one. We run at 629 tonight. Well,
All right,
625 all go.
All right, now tell me how that stacks up. When you go home, you going to be happy or mad?
I'm going to be happy.
Oh, good stuff. All right, well, that's good. That's good to hear. That's a good run. Hey, how cool is that, Lud? I'm telling you, drag racing's great. Dothan Dragway, great family-oriented space. It's good stuff. Go out there. They're open running just about every weekend. All right, we want to give a quick leisure services update, Lud. Here's what we got happening. USA Mixed Doubles Tennis is at Westgate today and Sunday, so go check that out. Rip Hughes this coming week. Dothan High on Thursday, Northview on Friday. A lot of good football. And Northcutt Field on Wednesday. Punt, pass, and kick, Lud.
Whoa.
Yeah, that'll be, I tell you, there's some college teams out there that need to be down there scouting, if you know what I mean. So that'll be a good deal.
You can't do that, Jay.
What do you mean I can't do it? Knock it off, man. All right, just for that. Here's what's next, folks. What is it, Lud?
Stampede, man.
All right, let's go to the break. Let's come back for the Stampede in a minute. I'm going to get you this week.
Take the Mike Smith Hyundai Challenge. Buy a brand new Hyundai Accent for only $99.95. And it comes complete with America's Best Warranty, 10 years or 100,000 miles. Or get the J.D. Power award-winning Hyundai Tucson for only $15,990 or $199 a month. Buy from Southeast Alabama's #1 Hyundai dealer, Mike Smith Hyundai, in beautiful downtown Dothan.
For more than 30 years, Tom West Company has been making a difference in the lives of thousands of people. No one understands your needs better. With a fresh new look, we're dedicating ourselves to another 30 years of smiling faces. Tom West Company has helped families sell their homes when they are ready to move on with their dreams. As one of the most trusted names in real estate, we're dedicating ourselves to another 30 years of helping families buy and sell homes. Contact us to experience the Tom West Company difference.
Community banking the way it used to be. That's Mid-South Bank. Business once was built on trust. People banked on folks they knew. Today you still can count on us to be that kind of bank for you. Community banking the way it used to be. That's Mid-South Bank.
All right, here we are, Lud. You know what it is. We're going to stampede, so just hold on, strap in, and get ready. First game of the week, man. Georgia Bulldogs, UAB Blazers. Matt Stafford, former third-teamer, back to first-team quarterback. Watson Brown will have his Blazers ready, but I think Georgia takes them.
Yes, Matt Stafford. I watched him against South Carolina, and he was it versus. I apologize, Georgia. I will not pick against y'all until y'all get me. So I like the Dogs to run away.
I think you're right. All right, next game up, Lud, Kentucky and Ole Miss. What do you think?
I like Ole Miss. I think it was wrong with this. They will win this game.
All right, I hear you, but I'm going with Kentucky. I think Ole Miss is still hurting from that spanking they got by the Missouri Tigers. I think the Wildcats are ready at Kentucky. It'll be a Kentucky game. That's my thoughts. All right, next game on the group, South Carolina versus Wofford. All right, so let me say it again, South Carolina versus Wofford. Wofford, good school. I can't find, I don't even know what kind of mascot. What's the Wofford mascot? Somebody out there knows it. I was looking for it, can't find it. But let me tell you this.
I know it. It's a terrier.
A terrier, the Wofford Terriers. All right, good job. Well, I'll buy that. South Carolina, let me tell you what's going to happen. Spurrier will fix his offense this week. Wofford's the kind of team that you get your offense fixed. He'll do it. South Carolina wins big.
Let me tell you something. You don't want to catch Spurrier after he loses. Man. He would just have he would just be so fired up, and he would just take it out on Wofford.
You're exactly right. He will take it out. All right, next game up, Arkansas at Vandy. You know, Arkansas's got their running back back in, their #1 running back's back in, ran for a bunch of yards last week. But let me tell you what Vandy is. Vandy is the little train that could. They're still saying, I think I can, I think I can. I'm going to tell you right now, I think Vandy takes Arkansas this week. Arkansas is looking a little ahead, and I think Vandy gets them. What do you think?
Well, they better just keep saying I think I can, because it ain't going to happen this week. They're going to wait another week.
Going to wait another. So you say Arkansas. All right. I got to go with you. That's what you said. I am Vandy. You're Arkansas. We'll see who takes it. All right, Lud, next game. Couple of 0-for-0-fers. Mississippi State, Tulane. What do you think?
Hey, I know this. Somebody's going to get the first win, and that's going to be Mississippi State.
Okay. I got to agree with you. I think Mississippi State gets its first win. Tulane will help heal their wounds so far this year. Next game up, Lud. Troy at Georgia Tech, okay? Now, we saw what the Trojans did last week, and the Trojans have been good. Trojans have got it. Trojans are for real. They're doing the right things. They're going to show up, but here's the difference. Georgia Tech is not going to be fooled. They know they have got themselves in a fight this week, and I think Georgia Tech will not overlook them, but I think Georgia Tech will end up taking them in the end.
Georgia Tech will take them, but let me tell you something. We all saw what Troy did to Florida State. In my opinion, they should have had that game, and Georgia Tech will not take them lightly. They will not take them lightly, and Georgia Tech wins the game.
I think you're correct on that one. All right, Lud, next big game this week, big SEC matchup, Florida at Tennessee. Tennessee's lost a bunch of defensive guys, got hurt, etc. But let me tell you something else. Tennessee had Air Force had over 400 yards against Tennessee, and I'm telling you what, so will Florida. Florida Gators will take the Vols down.
Not so bad.
All right.
I think Tennessee wins. Home crowd gets them the victory. Home crowd.
I don't know. I don't think they can get it. I'm going Gators. Gators are going to take care of the Vols this week. All right, don't be hitting me, man. All right, next big game up. How about Alabama versus Louisiana Monroe, the Warhawks?
I tell you what, Alabama, they are 2-0, but in my opinion, they're 2-0 against, not impressive wins. They will win this game, but I don't know if they can compete with the big boys. They still have a lot of work to do, but they will win this week.
Well, the good thing is they don't have to compete against the big boys this week. They're going to play Louisiana Monroe, and, that's going to be it. The Tide is going to prove they can run the ball this week. Whether anybody believes them or not, they're going to get the running game on track and get it ready for next week with Arkansas as well. All right, Lud, throw one at you. Why don't you tell me about Florida State Clemson? What do you think about that game?
The Bowden Bowl, baby. And in this game, I like Bobby. Bobby knows he got away with one against Troy, and he has their attention this week. Florida State takes it.
No, I'm with you on that one. Florida State, there's no doubt about it. He is going to get revenge for losing last year. And Clemson really needed to work on their special teams, but this isn't going to be the week for them to get any better. Florida State's going to take them. All right, last big game on the SEC card this week, the Auburn Tigers versus LSU. Let me set this one up for you. Auburn's beat their opponents 74-14 so far in the first two games. LSU's won 90-6. Something's got to give. Here it is. You heard it here. Vaughn has a comeback year, redeems himself in a close one. He does it. What do you think?
I think Auburn wins it, and also an interesting thing, Will Muschamp, the Auburn defensive coordinator, who used to be the coordinator in the LSU National Championship season, he knows some of the LSU players, so I think that'll give Auburn a little bit of advantage. Plus, they got a home crowd behind them, and I think 24-21.
Oh, 20? Oh, you're calling it. Well, there you go, and that's just what I said. Vaughn will be there, so we're on the same page this week. All right, let's take one pro game here real quick. Buffalo at Miami. Lud, what do you think?
I like Miami. Nick Saban, he's not going to follow 0-2 with me. He just doesn't like to do that, so Nick Saban gets it done this week.
I'm with you. Nick Saban does it. Dolphins win. Let's move on. You go, folks. Come back next week. Let's roll some scores. We love you. We'll see you next week.
We love you. Have a good day.